dust to the dustbin.
Baik, batu ni tu kita ni. Ya, dia mau dengan land, Dia kita mungkin jalan nak, kau nak. En begon ze voor de niet in de vakantie. Ze zijn hier alleen. We gaan maar doen.
נברך שאכלנו משלום. ברוך אלוהינו שאכלנו משלום וטהור חיינו, ברוך הוא ברוך ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם ונתן את העולם כולו טהור וחן וחסד ורחמים. הוא נותן לחם לכל בשר כי לעולם חסד ושמו וגדול תמיד לא חסר לנו מעל בשר למזון עולם בית ברוך שמו הגדול תנו לצער נפרנס אותו מטיב הכל ושינום כל חבר וטוב שברא. גם הוא פותח את ידיך ומצביע לכל חי רצון ברוך אתה אדוני זן את הכל. נודה לך אדוני אלוהינו על שמך אליו ותודה תפילת טובה וחודה.
Ya cuenta.
לא, בסדר גמור, אני מצלם אתכם. תמיד ידם. לא, כמון, כמון.
Bye, thank you.
At the ceremony. Okay? Guys, come have a seat, please. Here.
All the Jewish of all the world to here, to Eretz Israel.
Okay, guys, okay. So, shalom lekulam. Good afternoon. Shalom. So, my name is Yisrael Chaiken. I live here in the Jewish community for 30 years. My family moved to Hebron. And since then we live here in North Iraq, South Turkey, and came to Eretz Israel. He passed the city of Shem, in English is Nablus, passed Yerushalayim, that wasn't named Yerushalayim that period, and came here to the city, to the biblical city of Hebron. We will be there a bit later. When he was 99 years old, Hashem is asking Avraham Avinu, listen, you need to pass. What do we do when we are 8 days old? Brit Milah, circumcision. 3 days later, Avraham Avinu is sitting in his tent, lying outside. Oh my gosh, it was like around the summer, pretty warm day, and he sees on the horizon how many people? 1, 2, 3. And those people in the beginning, he thought that those people are Arabs. He ran to those people and said, "Listen, guys, come inside my tent. I will host you. I will make you some lunch." And by the way, he tells his wife, what's his wife's name? Sarah. He says, Sarah, listen, we have some company. Please prepare some food, some lunch. We need to serve those people, to treat those people. And he goes to take a nice calf to make some barbecue. And that calf is jumping outside of his hand, runs to the valley and jumps inside the cave. And Avraham Avinu is chasing that calf, that animal. And inside the cave, Avraham Avinu was shocked because inside he sees the first couple in the world, Adam and Chava. Avraham Avinu was pretty shocked. Wow, he was so surprised. He said, wow, now I understand what brought me in the past to come and pray in this place. What's so special in this field? What's so special in this place? And he kept it as a secret. A year later, according to the promise of one of the angels, he had his second son, the father of all of us.
ai le tu ni khwa sa ka to I to the ka to the sa na ka to the ai le sa ka to pan na ken sung le ngai gan the ta mi ka ne chon nan wang miu si ho ya ka yung hoi miu si kalam piu si hung sang chi a chu chi a chi mun na hi ka to ai le abram ka mong si ong la hen iti ti dam kalam pi hi sang ai chu a hoi dan nan chon na ai le ka ki khop yong ni da nga ka ki khop yong le ka za ta thim se chu iti ti dam ka ki phat lam na le ai le ta lai na ka to ai le mi president ong yong le ala ba thu ka sei se ai le ipi nam ta le ka tha gaw lang pa chu na ha ai ta se ai le tu ne kha no ka mu la ka ki pa dan chu thu yong ka sei the lo di sa nai chu iti pi ham in langa mi za le na mi imu si pe no na ai le min niam chai mu ai le tha gaw langa isan la na chu i jar mu ri ga lai mu na lo ai ki
Jews, Christians, and Muslims that we report about when they went down to the cave of Maalot. The famous one of them was named Benjamin Itudela. He came from Spain, 6 years of traveling between Jewish communities in North Africa, in Europe, in Israel, in Asia. And when he went back home to Spain, he wrote, "Oh, I was in Maalot, and I went downstairs. I walked inside this tunnel, picture number 5, and I walked it up. And they asked the Christians that were here, those bones belong to whom? They said, oh, those bones belong to Jews that generations later had the privilege, the zchut, to be buried in Maalot Machpelah. So where are the Avot and Imaot? They said, oh, there is another cave, a front cave. We say Maalot Machpelah. What's Machpelah means in Hebrew? Jews and Christians that came and visit the place. But you will say, Israel, that's 900 years ago. Today somebody went inside and answered. We say, Sli, oh. And those guys were standing not here because this place was grown up, even he's very, very thin. He can't fit in. He ain't able to go downstairs. He needs to use the original entrance to Maalot Machpelah above the stairs. And those guys, a big crowd, were standing there and praying so loud.
Now we come from Maalot to
The Rambam also, like the Rambam.
ונכנסתי לבית הגדול, הקדוש, שהר הבית המקדש, והתפללתי ביום חמישי. It took him a few days to walk, it took him 2 days, 2.5 days to walk, ובאחד בשבת, נדרתי נדר, I swear to Hashem, שיהיה לי, that it will be for me as a holy day, יום טוב, ותפילה ושמחה בהשם, ואכילה ושתייה, that I will have a big meal, a סעודת מצווה, that I will thank Hashem for the day that I came to Maalot Machpelah. שתגיד אותה את זה...
עם ישראל, עם ישראל, עם ישראל חי. עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו 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 חי. עם ישראל חי. עם ישראל חי. עם ישראל, עם ישראל, עם ישראל חי. הסברת עליהם מה אנחנו לצאת?
הנסה הגיע החברים.
אבל הרב, אתם...
So-called holy cities. You need to help me. Chev, Ron, Yehu, Shalim, Maalot, two others. Tzfat, because Maalot Machpelah, it was closed for Jews because they're Jewish. He needed to build a synagogue for his Jewish community. So he built a synagogue right here, surrounding the synagogue of Jewish houses. That was the Jewish community of Hebron. This is the Jewish ghetto. 100 years after, and before Yom Kippur, the holiest day in the Jewish calendar, people were coming to this synagogue, looking to the right side, to the left side, and people noticed, oh my gosh, Yom Kippur, in a few days, we don't have a minyan, just 9 Jews. We are missing one person, the 10th. Then one of them said, listen guys, don't be so sad. I have a Jewish friend that lives next to Hebron. I will go to this guy and I will try to convince him to come and join us. He went to that Jewish community. He will give you a check, some money. No. And that member came back to the community and said, listen, Yom Kippur, that will be in a few days. According to the facts, we will not have a minyan. And people were very sad. And then suddenly, before Yom Kippur, some person showed up with a shiny face and white beard. They asked him, you are Jewish? He said, yes. And this random person, this stranger, came inside the shul and participated in the entire Yom Kippur. After Yom Kippur, nobody left the shul. Nobody else left the synagogue. Everybody wanted to host this guy, to have him for dinner. And people they had a debate. Come to my house, come to my house. I will treat you, I have a nice room for you. I will offer you a nice dish of food. And who had the privilege to host this guy? The Chazan. And the Chazan was walking with this guy, talking with him a bit. Upstairs, downstairs, it's an old city, alleys, to the right, to the left. And he put the key in the door, turned to the right side and said, in Arabic, because people here didn't speak English, it's Arabic, Yalla, tfaddal, come in, welcome. But when he pointed to the right side, you noticed that this guy, yeah, he's gone, he disappeared. He ran down the alley and screamed, hey, come back. No answer. He went to the rabbi and said, Rabbi, the person that came to help us, this Yom Kippur, that he actually completed the minyan, the 10th, number 10, he disappeared, and the rabbi said, it's okay guys, you will get an answer pretty soon. And a few hours later, the Chazan, after having dinner, a cup of coffee, a piece of cake, building a sukkah, and he went to sleep. And this person showed up while he was dreaming. And he asked him, hey, we wanted to thank you, to feed you. He said, it's okay, I am okay. I am Abraham. I came from my grave to join my kids and daughters. And since then, the name of this synagogue is Bet HaKnesset, Al Shem Avraham Avinu, because Avraham Avinu, according to this tradition story, came to visit the Jewish community of Hebron. This synagogue was the main synagogue of the Spanish community of Hebron up to the massacre of 1929. During that massacre, the Arab neighbors killed 67 men and women, kids and babies, and that was the end of this glorious Jewish community. Sephardi community, Spanish community, and Ashkenazi community that were here up to 1929. In 1966, it's called the bars, but you can pull from the inside. And you can open the silver one, please. The silver one.
This one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, open it there. Yeah, open it. Slowly. Okay. This Sefer Torah, the red one, the silver one, and the green one just behind of it, Those Sefer Torah in 1985 were returned to this synagogue. During the massacre, some members from teenagers from the community rescued the red one and the green one. This Sefer Torah was stolen by the Arab neighbors and it was rescued by one of the rabbis from the family of Castello. Parashat HaShavua האחרונה, the previous Parashat Shavua, in the Haftarah, we talk about Dvorah. Dvorah, Haneviah, and who killed Sisra with the nail? Yael, נכון? So it says inside, תיק זה, this case, וספר התורה שבו, של האישה הכבודה והנכבדה, that is owned by this Hanner woman, Señora, Spanish, so it's written inside and also the outside. And when we have the chance to read by an ancient Sefer Torah like this, 400 years old, we can just imagine how many Bar Mitzvah had the zchut to have Bar Mitzvah and to read from this Sefer Torah, generation after generation. And by coming to this Quran, because you came back to Am Yisrael, to Eretz Yisrael, and for the Sefer Torah, is the Shalom Sfarim, La'olam, that is the Sefer Torah, will return to their place, to their Aron Kodesh and Hebron. And Be'ezrat Hashem, maybe in a few months we will have more free ancient Sefer Torah.
Who is getting into the water?
Nobody. Just continue.
in Moab, Naomi, and her husband. Let's go back home to Eretz Yisrael. And she had 2 daughters-in-law, Orpah and Ruth. And he was trying to convince them, listen, stay here. If you follow me, you don't know the language, the different cultures, stay here. And they said, no, we won't come, we will do it.
Chúng ta hỏi là kinh tế mình đang hỏi
Okay, so we have a beautiful lookout of the city of Hebron. In Hebron, there people see the Tauba, around the 10,000 Jews. But the average population of Hebron is around...
لا كيف وصل ما جينا كده من المكتبة.
חונכת בעיר העתיקה של חברון, בבית הדסה שמלאו לו 122 שנה, את המיצג הרב-חושי לגעת בנצח. בארצות הברית יש ערים רבות שבחרו להיקרא בשמות הנביאים.